I started on Valentine's Day, and I think I made the connection with my company on May 5th, and then I started June 2nd. So it's pretty quick in my book. It's like 3 months, I guess, or less. My name is Stacy, and I am currently living in Asheville, North Carolina, and the role I was looking for was people leader type of role. The point was actually that, I'm living in a mountain town where there's not a lot of companies, so it was like I might have to leave where I love to live in order to be able to have a home and stuff. So yeah, it was kind of, it's always an option to move, but it was like there was no other option but remote for me. I left my last full-time role about 6 months before I joined. I would just apply ad hoc, so it was, not super consistent. Yeah, I mean, it was hard because you're trying to put all of the specialty areas and how they come together in a few bullets and hoping someone will, grasp from that you have this like toolkit that will make their company successful. So it seemed like, one example was I was rejected within like 3 hours from an application. So obviously it was scanned, and even though I had all these great keywords, just automatically rejected. So it was definitely a little disheartening and cold, the experience. I think it was just the applications, I don't think I had one successful application where I received a callback. So there was kind of like, I was starting to see that was going to be a reality. And then I don't know if I'd call myself an introvert, but it's not my natural tendency to like reach out to people. So I was kind of just realizing I needed some sort of support or community to kind of help me have the courage, so to speak, to do that. I had some runway of when I was going to start my search, and the little bit that I was hearing about the job market was that it was just a little more intense and that applications weren't going to be the most productive way to use my time to get a job. So I knew that a community would probably be something that really served me. And then also just from like aspect of, I don't know if mental health is the right word, but like keeping me with like-minded people and, support and along the way for the times you do get rejections, etc. I was just kind of wanting to set myself up for success. I think not to say everything, I knew everything in the course, but the unfolding of the course like really kind of helped just like untangle my brain a bit as to like what it would look like. And then the encouragement from the community, the calls, etc., like just kind of hearing other people going through the same thing, so you didn't feel so siloed in that, it's uncomfortable for everybody to reach out, even the extroverts. So yeah, just good to have that pulse. Yeah, it was just like being engaged with the community, keeping an eye on things, building those relationships, and then you offered that job fair, there was a role. So it was the connection from that kind of like helped accelerate. So the job fair that was available for us brought in great companies and was able to connect one-on-one via that so that I could have a shot and have the recommendation already kind of ahead of the game. Yeah, it's great flexibility. My family is hours from here. My partner's family is hours the opposite direction. So it's great that I can still like be close to take trips with ease and not have to have it impact my job, so that I can have that connection and live where I want to live. I'd say there's like multiple wins from it. There is the support, like, as a leader, you also need support. For me to be a successful leader with my team, I rely on my team to help me and to keep me informed and stuff. So it's the same for the community. They're gonna pass jobs along. That happened several times for me. And also just be a cheerleader. And then it's also an opportunity to be a mentor, like for people, and maybe you can help upskill people and progress their career, which is super meaningful as well. So it's like a total give and take. To me, it was like, the only loss was a little bit of money, right? Joining. Otherwise, you're just gaining. You're gaining, meeting like-minded people. You're learning new things, even if it seems like you know how to do I work in HR, I know how resumes work, but there was just angles I couldn't think of or wanted perspective outside of HR people. So I like the aspect of all walks of life and all professions to kind of like make a better experience for how you can land your next job.